Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with my bro, Big Dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
I appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell my followers what's it like running with Union Elite.
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, you know, we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody...
All right, it's giving Wimby vibes, but, yo, what's up with this dude, Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but...
he legit. He like to get to the hoop and finish. More of a slasher than a shooter, but got a mix of street ball in his game from Chicago, so you know how they get down.
All right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont, too.
Say that, dude.
Do they have clocks in Vermont? Time for warm-ups. Wrap it up. Let's head to the court. Gentlemen, how's everyone feeling?
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. Here's Moore, and it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
Now Pasco, and here's Moore from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession. Rodriguez, right side, on the wing. Bertie, 5 on the clock. Etherington for 3. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
And here's Etherington. Outside Bertie. Moore. Double team on Moore. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
It's a 6-point game. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Finds Bird. Diaz. Now here's Bird. Right wing. Smith. Moore covering. Outside for Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business on and
In a game? What? Are you kidding?
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
MP with the steal. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
And here's more from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Dropping a bomb from range. Moore saw an angle he liked and made it look easy.
To the middle. Smith. Yes, once again, and he remains a perfect 6 for 6.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
And it's Team Ballers. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Moore. The kick out to Berti. The 3-ball. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. From deep, it's MP. And Berti pulls it down. Etherington for 3. That falls, coming off of Berti's feed.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
On the wing, it's MP. Finds Bird. Diaz. Bird on the wing. Screen by MP. Diaz off the mark. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Pass to Robert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Rodriguez outside. And here's Moore. There's the triple. Oh, and the jam by MP.
That's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points as well.
He deserves them. No simple finish there with the high-altitude windmill slam.
Nah, it's like they're back reading social studies primary sources. That's making a statement right there.
Etherington with it. Now Pasco. With just 5 to shoot. Moore outside. The 3 is up. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Outside Diaz. From deep, it's MP. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting tonight. So it's Team Ballers now. They trail by 14. Outside, Moore. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. Good for his 9th make in 12 shot attempts. Shooting 75% now.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
And that one's good.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Outside Berti. Up top Moore. Etherington outside. Outside Moore. Up top Etherington. Rodriguez. Brandon Harris with some nice D. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. Count it.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
MP throws it down.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Pass to Pasco.
Like 5 days since I ain't had PlayStation Plus.
Berti,
And,
Bird defending.
Yeah, I just missed fucking 3 dunks.
It's rebounded by Robert.
I'm trying to do this shit again.
It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
Etherington outside. Rodriguez, the screen. Outside Berti. And Team Ballers miss again. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Union Elite ahead. Running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's come away with more than his share of steals in this one.
Every ball handler on the other side has to be hearing some footsteps behind them right now. He has his fingerprints all over this game.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Berti up top. With nobody near him, he buries it.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Oh, Diaz up top. Pass to Robert. Bird. Here's MP. 30 points in this game. And it's in there.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Etherington. Diaz covering. Now Moore. He's got 7. Etherington for 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Inside. A nice shot by Robert.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Moore. Looking to get going. MP with the block. Three-pointer Bird. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Hold on, man.
There, Jake looking like another Bird right there.
Berti, Bird defending. And here's more from the arc. It's rebounded by Robert.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
On the wing, Harris. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Shot to stop the run. And Team Ballers miss again. To the paint. Bird with the bucket.
Making the most of a close-range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
And it's Team Ballers. Outside Berti. Moore. MP with the block. Pass to Diaz. Smith, guarded by Etherington. Harris sets the pick, and he lobs it up towards the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Bird. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
Outside Berti. Moore up top. Etherington.
Shit.
Here's Pasco. And the layup's good off the glass.
These niggas fucking
That play sums him up. He works hard to get the board and has no hesitation on the finish.
From deep, it's MP. Fires in the triple.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Pass, assist. No, this nigga wants
Here's
to shoot
Moore.
the goddamn ball.
Rebound by Union Elite. MP high post. 33 points for him. Robert Moore covering. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Pass to Pasco. Now Moore. Berti from long range. MP grabs the miss. Here's Diaz. Smith, restarted by Pasco.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for Team Baller. Sonny McGill. Brandon Westerhoff.
Pass to Moore.
Mark Wong. Kenji Summers. Substitution for
5 to shoot. From 20 feet out. No good on the shot.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
So it's Team Ballers now. Three-pointer. Polish grabbing the board.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
And the dunk by MP.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Pass to Mahil. Back to Moore. Unloads from 13 feet. MP grabs the miss. Union Elite with the ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Etherington. Pass to Pasco. Back to Etherington. And again, no good by Team Ballers. MP high post. Moore's there. There's a lob to the hoop. Stolen away by Pasco. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Bertie's shot is off. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
With some sauce on that slam.
Impressing everyone in the gym, including us.
Well, that dunk, it's going viral. Could be millions of views.
To the inside. MP with the block. Here's the teardrop. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Team foul. At the line for Union Elite, MP for 2.
First one for him falls. And that's good as he hits both that time. Here's Bertie. Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. The kick out to Bertie. And nothing is falling for them right now. And Union Elite has possession. Here's Bullock. Stolen by Etherington.
Damn.
Outside Bertie. Back to Etherington. Now here's Moore. Pasco. Pass to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Tries to break his ice. MP with the block. And he recovers. Diaz with it. Mitchell outside. Here's Smith. Here's the pick. Pass to Bullock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Team Ballers with the rebounds. Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. Moore. Diaz covering. And here's Rodriguez. Tries it from 19. MP grabs the miss. Lets it fly. A good-looking shot from the wing.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be on.
Oh, Jay Moore.
Ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for...
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but You're not...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a 1-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
I messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right?
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
They get it again. Lund. Great positioning on the putback.
Big-time putback. What a motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in, night out, that's what he gives you.
Here's MP. He's got 6 from outside the arc. A shot off that time. Carrington, right side. Lund with the second effort. And Lund with a nice bucket inside.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Now here's Lund. Lund at the high post. Shoots over Robert. Again, Austin Lund missing. Union Elite leading this one. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And let's note, not without challenge. I mean, Robert able to get bumped and still getting where he needed to be to score.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Lund. The kick to Carrington. Pagan returns it to Carrington. From outside, it's off the mark. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Here's Smith. He's got 11. Inside. Now Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Lund slams it in.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated